Join me and we will begin. Welcome. Glad to have you again. So today our focus is going to be on laterals, that is side stretches and twists. And these are really important to keep the spine aligned and all the muscles happy and functional. So I hope you'll enjoy the practice. It's one of my favorites. And so we'll find that seated twists and lying down twists affect the body in different ways. So we'll discover that too. So when you're ready, turn around, come down. We'll all get together on the back, in the body, check in. So we take a breath and let it go. Let it go and feel yourself relaxing down. Come into the body, as I like to say, come home to the body. Come home to the body and check in. So we're checking in to discover on this day, at this moment, any discomfort anywhere. Wherever that discomfort is, we will take care. No force. Ease it up if it feels like it's too much. Your body will tell you if you just listen. Any discomfort, stiff pain, discover what's there on this day. Different for each. So we discover. We discover whatever we notice in the body as we prepare the body for movement. So our gentle warm-ups begin with the upper back, shoulders, arms. So we grip fingers gently and inhale those hands overhead and exhale them back down. That's it. As we begin our warm-up, inhale up and over, exhale back and down. Your own comfortable pace, feeling whatever you notice in the inner arms, the underarms, the neck, the upper back. Discover what's happening. See how it feels. Your body will always tell you. Trust your body. We have the saying, the body never lies. Trust the body to react. Let's take one more up and over. Pull the hands apart a little bit. Feel the extra work in the shoulders and the upper back. And when you bring the arms down, press the waist down. Pause. Feel it in the low back and release. And take a breath. And pick up the knees. Pick up the knees and circle the knees. So we bring gentle massage into low back. Increasing circulation, always good. Releasing tension, always good. Be sure to circle both ways. And when you're back to center, hug it up and feel the stretch, 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 and release. Arms wide, knees side to side. Side to side. So we're discovering our first twist of the day. See where you feel it. Up the thigh, into the hip, up the back. And I'm turning the head opposite the knees to picture all the vertebrae in the spine rotating, twisting, rotating and twisting as they need to do, as they're designed to do. So see if there's a tighter side. For me, it is the right side. So when my knees are left and head turns away, I feel more intensity in the back. So I know this is my tighter side. I'll stay here an extra breath. And then I'll come back and release. Now pick up the knees and extend and bend. Extend and bend. Just warming up gently the backs of the legs. Extend on the inhale, bend on the exhale. So we're warming up the body for everything that comes, finishing with this one. And the other thing about the side stretches and the twists is we want to do extra protection for the back just to make sure it's stable. So that extra protection here is going to be, we're going to lift into bridge, and we're going to change the position of the feet. And that brings a different emphasis into the low back. So start as we typically do with the feet hip width apart. Start there, press the feet, lift the hips, come into this region of the hips and the low back and see what you feel and see where you feel it. There's a bit of stretch in the front. There's strong contraction in the back. Round your way back down. When you're down, take a breath. Take a breath and bring the feet touch, knees touch. Press again, lift and stay. See what you feel, hips and low back. So as we change the position of the feet, we change the demand for the muscles of the low back. We're ready to release, rounding, rounding, rounding down to rest. Down to rest, open the legs. As wide as they're comfortably going. Take a breath, press up, stay, feel the extra demand where you feel it, into the low back, into the hips. That's what we're doing. Changing the dimensions of the demand and rounding down to rest. Pick up the knees, hug the knees, and I'm going to need a little more stretch. I got a cramp here in this leg. Different for each. Different for each. A little bit of stretch. Little bit of stretch. And then we will have one more. This is the one where we bring the feet to the side and turn the head away and feel the stretch down the outer leg. Take a breath. Come back to center with the feet, with the head. Bring the feet to the other side. Feel the stretch down the outer side. Final breath. Come back with the head. Come back with the feet. Release, release. Relax, have a breath. So we've warmed up the body for our laterals and twist series. We're coming over onto the knees. No surprises here. It is Chakravakasana. It is Chakravakasana, hands and knees. Easy, soft. And we begin. Dropping back on the exhale, stretching the back. Returning on the inhale, arching. Stretching, arching. Pause here. Bring feet to touch, bring knees to touch. Do it again. Different demand for the back. With the knees touch and the feet touch. When you return, come to a rest. Now open the knees wider and repeat. Exhale back, inhale, return. Again, we're warming up the back in different ways. When you return, bring the knees back to normal. Come to our angry cat, which says tailbone tuck, hands pressed down, chin tucks under, ribs stretch. Feel it. Feel that angry cat stretch. Release and drop hips back and stretch arms longer, wider. Take a breath and come on forward. Drop hips, lift chest, press back and repeat. Dropping hips, lifting chest. Press back. Your own pacing works for this. Take your time with it. See where you feel it the most. For me, it's left shoulder. It's where I really enjoy that stretch. But see what's true for you. The stretch finds the tightest place. We're finishing here. When you press back, stay. Just stay. Final breath and release. Come up and stand. Come to stand. Find that inner mountain. So, checklist says toes unlock, knees unlock, soften toes and knees, tailbone tuck for some, Extension, crown, shoulders up, back, and down. Find it solid, steady, strong, and still. That mountain Tadasana. Final breath here. Let's release and turn to the side for our warm-up. Legs are wide. Legs are wide. On the inhale, lift. On the exhale, tip. Slide the arm over. It's a rib stretch. Come back. On the inhale, lift. Other side, tip. Arm over, rib stretch. Come back. Cross the wrist, round touch, and open wide. Cross the other way, round touch, open wide. Preparing for standing twist, soften the knees, rotate, tip, touch, and return. Rotate other way, tip, touch, return, and release. Let's drop down, have a breath. Come back up, and we begin again. Inhale, lift. Exhale, tip. Arm over, feel the stretch. Arm back. Inhale, lift. Other side, tip. Arm over, feel that stretch, and back. Inhale, up, cross, round touch, open wide. Cross the other way, round touch, and wide. Standing twist, soften the knees, rotate, tip, touch. The hand can be behind the back. Return. Other side, twist. Return. Hands to the thighs, drop down, breath. On the inhale, lift. We begin again. Tip, sweep, return, lift. Tip, sweep, return, lift. Cross, round, touch, open, wide. Cross the other way, touch, open, wide. Standing twist. Standing twist. Drop down, stay. Come back up, release the arms, have a breath. Continuing our warm-up, inhale, lift. Exhale, tip. Arm over, sweep, feel stretch, return. Other side, feel it, return. Cross, round, touch, open, wide. Cross the other way, touch, open, wide. Rotate, twist, and return. Rotate, twist, and return. Drop down. Come back up, release, have a breath. And we continue our warm-up for laterals and twists. Lift, tip, sweep, and back. Lift, tip, sweep, and back. Lift, cross, round, touch, return. Cross the other way, touch, return. Prepare for standing twist, soft knees, and touch. Look the head up, look the head down, come back up. Other side, same, tip down, look up, look down, return, and drop down, stay. Come back up, release, have a breath. And we begin again. We're still warming up for laterals and twists. Lift, tip, sweep, and back. Lift, tip, sweep, and back. Lift, cross, round, touch, open, cross again, open, standing twist, soft knees, rotate, tip, touch, feel the twist, and return. Rotate, tip, touch, feel the twist, and return. Hands to the thighs, drop down, breath free. Here's our final set. On the inhale, lift. On the exhale, tip. Inhale, arm over, feel stretch. Return. Lift again. Tip again. Stretch over and back. Lift. Cross round touch and open wide. Cross again and touch. Open wide. Standing twist. Soft knees. Rotate. Tip. Touch. Feel the twist and return. Rotate. Tip. Touch. Feel the twist and return. Drop down. Feel the breath. Feel the work. Final breath. Come back up and release and return to mountain. So, checklist, feet and toes, soft, unlocked. Checklist, tailbone tuck for some. Checklist, extension, crown, shoulders up, back and down. Solid, steady, strong, and still feel it. Feel it. Final breath here. So we begin our series. So let's turn to the side, bring the legs wide. Turn to the side, bring the legs wide. Turn lead foot out, turn back foot in. Let's bend that front knee, find alignment. Toes visible over that bent knee. Okay, here's the series. Bend the knee, sweep the arm up, come into the warrior two. Stay. Okay, hand to back leg, arm up and over, stay. On the inhale, return to the warrior two, stay. And on the exhale, bring the arm across, sweep the back arm up and over, lengthen from the ankle to the fingertips, keep the shoulder back, stay. Final breath, release the arm, straighten the leg, bring the hand somewhere along the leg, rotate the shoulder, come into triangle, stay. Release the head down, come back up and release and release and change it out, other side. Legs wide. Lead foot out. Align, knee, ankle, toe. When the knee is bent, we can see those toes. So we come into the warrior two and stay. Drop the back hand down, bring the front arm up and over and stay. Keep the shoulder back. Return to the warrior two and stay. Release the arm to the front bent leg, sweep the other arm up and over, stay. Stretch from the ankle bone all the way to the fingertips, keep the shoulder back. To release the arm, straighten the leg, bring the hand somewhere along the line, rotate the shoulder and come into Utthita Trikonasana, triangle. Final breath, release, release, release. Let's try a bit of balance. This is the one where we say one foot in front, other foot behind, Bring up the arms. Hold focus. Then rotate, 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 and come back. Rotate other way and come back. So the movement of the eyes challenges the balance. Release the arms. Change out the legs. Other foot in front. Bring up the arms. Stable. Rotate whichever way you want. Rotating shoulders, rotating vision. That's the challenge. We want to rotate both ways and then come back and release and release and prepare to come to the knees. Prepare to come down. Chakravarkasana. Come to the knees. Chakravarkasana, easy, soft. Your own comfortable pace. Make it your own. It's a counter pose. It's a resting place. Come to a rest. So this is working now with some series of twisting. So the first one, we're leaving the hand here. We're sliding the hand under and bringing the shoulder down and bringing the chin, the cheek to the ground, and press this hand a bit and feel the rotation of the twist. On the inhale, come back up. We'll change it out. Slide the hand under. Slide the shoulder down. Bring the cheek to the ground. Press this hand to rotate the shoulder. Final breath. Come back up. Return to Chakravarkasana. Easy, soft. Easy, soft counter pose here. We'll come to a rest. Bring out one foot. So we're coming to another twist. So pretty much place the foot where it's comfortable. And we're going to bring arm across to the knee. Hand, hand, look back. Feel the deep twist all the way up the spine into the neck. This is mostly a shoulder twist. Feel it, feel it, feel it, and come back. Let's extend that leg, fold over it, relax. Knee is soft. Leg stretch here. And we'll bring it back. Bring out the other one. Stand on the knee. Same idea. We're bringing the elbow to the knee, bringing the hand to the hand, pressing the hand, rotating the shoulder, looking back. Picturing the twist in the neck, over the ribs, all the way down the spine. Final breath here, release. Let's extend the leg and soft knee. We're ready to release. Bring the leg back, return to Chakravarkasana. Counter pose here, relax. So we'll be coming onto the belly, preparing for our series that strengthens the back. Very important when we're working with side stretches and twists, a little extra strain on the back. So we make sure we keep it strong. So this is starting with a stretch for the back. And then we'll come onto the belly. Come on down, belly to the ground. And then elbows forward and forehead resting. You know, I keep the chin out because of this microphone. Relax here. Relax here. So check in with your body. Check in with the legs and hips. See where your feet have landed, because your body has chosen this as the comfortable place. Typically, feet are about hip width apart. And so that's where we will start. We'll start with the feet hip width apart, and then we'll come back to here. So take a few breaths. Now press the arms down and peel the ribs up and stay. Keep actively arms pressing down, actively ribs peeling up. Feel it below the waist, in the hips, and in the legs. And down, down, and take a breath. Take another breath here as you bring feet touch, knees touch. Keep the knees touching, keep the feet touching. In fact, keep them pressing as you press the arms down and peel the ribs up. Knees touch, feet touch, they're pressing. You feel all the contraction in the low back and hips. And down, down, and take a breath. As you open the legs wide as the mat or as wide as is comfortable, check in with the breath, reflecting that last work level. So once more, we press the arms down and peel the ribs up and stay. See what we feel below the waist, through the hips, in the low back, the upper legs, and the buttocks. See what you notice, because all is good work. And down. Bring the feet back to hip width apart. Bring the feet back to where we started. Have a breath. Press the arms down, peel the ribs up, stay. So we're back to neutral territory and down. Forehead to rest. Breath free. So our next series will be lifting and opening and closing the legs, and this works the low back. Really, really strength builder for low back. And this is important because low back gets strained and stretched so often, so it needs regular strengthening. And that's what we do every time. Strengthen the back. It's critical. So we start, feet touch, knees touch, forehead down. You know, I have to have my chin out, but here the practice is going to be lift the legs an inch and open wide. Close, press feet, press knees, come down, down, and have a breath. So this is hard work for the low back to lift the weight of the legs and open and close, but this is our strengthener. When we're ready, we begin again. Lift and open wide, close, press, press, and down. Down and have a breath. Have a breath here because this is hard work. Demanding for the body, but is so good for the body. Here we go again. Lift and open wide. Close, press feet, press knees, and down. Down and take a breath. Okay, you did it. Release, roll over, come on to the back. Come on to the back. Hug up the knees. Onto the back and hug up the knees and let the back stretch. Relax. Relax and feel the breath and just enjoy the stretches. Might circle the knees to massage the low back after all that work. All those contractions, here's extra circulation. Release of tension. So we always want to remember to circle both ways. See what feels good. So the lying down twist, the classic twist, has the leg extended, the knee across, the hand on it, the arm open, and the head turned away. So come into that classic twist. See what you feel, where you feel it, and then release and come back. Classic twist, other side. Leg extends, knee is bent, knee brought over, hand on it, head turns. Classic twist. See where you feel it more, in the shoulders or in the hips. And let's come back to center. So here's my favorite twist is cross one foot over the knee and turn the knees down and turn the head away. I feel extra work and I like it better. It feels like it's doing more. Final breath. Come back with the knees, come back with the head, swap it out. Foot to the floor, foot across, knees down, head turns away. Where do you feel it? Is this more in the hips when we're lying down? And you'll find when we're seated and twist, we'll feel it more in the shoulders. So let's just check that out. Come back to center and release. Pick up the knees. Again, circle to massage, to stimulate, to release any tension, to increase circulation. That's what the muscles always need. Always good. We're coming to a rest. Hug it up close, Apanasana, and release. Take a breath. Next, we're coming over to sit. So when you're ready, have another breath here and then release over and come to sit, and sit on the blanket if you like. And so we'll have a seated twist and we'll discover what's doing the work with the seated twist. So I have my legs in easy pose. That's called Sukhasana, easy pose. And I'll bring hand across to the knee. I'll bring the other hand behind. Now lengthen and gradually, gently, like we always do, deepen the twist with the exhale breaths. Deepen the twist. Now from here, bring the back arm up and over. Point it toward the empty knee. Look at that empty knee and feel this stretch. So this is both a side stretch and a twist. My favorite twist, actually. Okay, let's release the overhead arm. Release the cross arm. Come back to center. Check it out. Other set. Hand across. Hand behind. Lengthen. Exhales, deepen. Exhales, deepen the rotation. Gently, bit by bit. And then the back arm extends, tip over, look at that empty knee, point toward that empty knee. Feel the intensity down the side of the back. This is both a side stretch and a twist. On the inhale, lift. Exhale, release and release. Bring out the legs. Back to neutral, hug up the knees. Hug up the knees to bring the back to neutral. To feel the breath. And when you're ready, extend the legs. Walk the hands over soft knees and down Paschimottanasana. Paschimottanasana, forward bend, symmetrical stretch for the legs from the heels to the hips, all the way up the back to the neck, all in stretch. As we prepare for relaxation. Final breath here. Let's come back up and release. Prepare to come on down. So support wherever you like it, under the head, under the knees. Whatever works for you. Your only job here is to get comfortable and settle down. To get comfortable and settle down so we can move into guided relaxation. Move into. So we feel the whole body settling down. Whole body adjusting, relaxing. We redirect focus from the whole body to the lower body. Hips and legs, squeeze and tighten. Power squeeze, hips and legs. Let it go, soften hips and legs, and have a breath. Have a breath. Come to the shoulders. Bring the shoulders to the ears, stretch through the fingers, lift the head. Gently down head, all the rest, let it down. Let it down. Come to the jaw. Move and stretch the jaw. And release. Stretch the tongue toward the chin. And release. Press lips, wrinkle nose, squint eye, squeeze. And release. Soften. So we come back through the body. We check back in. We check back in to discover any remaining tension. We begin with toes, and we're softening through toes and arches, heels and ankles. We're softening calves, shins, knees. We're softening, coming to the upper legs, hips, and belly. Whole lower body. Softening down. Become aware of the spine. Where the spine touches the ground, where it lifts away, different for each. We all feel the shoulders heavy down and the arms to the ground. We can notice how the fingers have relaxed and softened. We come to the throat where we soften the throat and soften the lips. And soften the tongue floating, teeth not touching. Cheeks, let them relax and soften. Behind the eyes, relax and soften. Brow and scalp, relax and soften. Feel the whole body softening down. No tension in the body. No tension in the body. Become aware of the breath. Become aware of the pace of the breath. It's relaxing too. The body relaxes. The breath relaxes. We look a bit deeper, mind and thought. Mind and thought. So if sounds come, just try to stay relaxed and let the sounds drift away. Thought. Thoughts will carry you away. Come back. Release the thought. Return to the body. Return to the body. Deepest. Stillness. Peace. That's what's there. So stay in that peace. Come back to the breath. Return to the breath, return to the body, return to stretch. As you move, stretch, and return, we come to a close. And I hope you keep with you the ease in your body and strength, the balance, the energy, and the peace. Until the next time, I thank you.